Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make an oldie but goodie. We're going to make a classic Snickerdoodle cookie. You know, it's a beautiful little vanilla cookie that's dipped into cinnamon sugar and then baked to golden crusty perfection. Yep, that's what we're going to make. Super easy, super simple, basic ingredients, the best Snickerdoodle cookie you've ever had. So let's go over the ingredients so we can get started. You're going to need some all-purpose flour, some granulated sugar, some butter at room temperature, some cream of tartar, baking soda, salt, an egg, ground cinnamon, and some extra sugar to dip our cookies in. So as you can see, very basic ingredients. You probably have everything already on hand, so you can make these at a moment's notice, and they're so good. I'm making these for my husband's office workers, I guess you could say, tomorrow, so I know they're going to love them. All right, first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350. Get that out of the way. Second thing you want to do is take 2 baking sheets, line them with parchment paper. Get those ready for you. Now I'm just going to make these cookies in a regular bowl using a spatula and a whisk. Now I'm not going to use my KitchenAid just because I get a lot of emails from people asking, you know, can I make the same recipe without using a mixer? Because a lot of my recipes I use my mixer, and my answer is of course. You can just always make anything you want by just using a bowl and a wooden spoon or a spatula or a whisk. My mother, my grandmother, there's no such thing as a whisk, as a KitchenAid. They have a bowl and me standing over there whipping for hours. But hey, that's the way it works. So first thing you want to do to make this is take your room temperature butter, and this is very important that the butter is at room temperature because this has to get really creamy. Take that with the sugar and just cream this together. Now to get all the measurements for this, you of course want to go onto my website at www.laurainthekitchen.com. The recipe is on there with all the amount of everything, with the video, and of course you can also print it out so you can have it by you whenever you decide to make the recipe. So this is perfect, nice and creamy. Okay, I'm going to crack an egg. I'm going to mix this in. Oh, I forgot one ingredient. How could I forget? Vanilla extract. Just gonna mix this up. I'm gonna go grab it. Some vanilla, about a ½ teaspoon. I don't know how I always seem to forget the vanilla. I don't know why. I don't know. We don't get along sometimes so well. Okay, next is the dry ingredients. I'm just gonna take these 3, mix them in. Here we go. Work gently, otherwise you'll get covered in flour. Got my cookie batter together now. Okay, next we want to make the coating, which is just a 1/4 cup of sugar and a tablespoon of cinnamon. I want to mix this together, and this is the Snickerdoodle part. Oh, just wait till you smell your house. It's going to smell so, so good. Okay, we have that. I can already smell it. Oh! I almost lost it, but I didn't. I'm such a klutz. Anyway, take your cookie scooper or a small ice cream scoop. Now, a small ice cream scoop or a cookie scooper is a 1 tablespoon measurement. So if you don't have one, you can just use a regular tablespoon, just a regular tablespoon, and just roll it in your hand to form a ball. This does all the work for me. It makes them all even. So you take it, you dump it in the sugar and cinnamon mixture. You coat them really well, and you place them on your baking sheet. Just flatten it ever so lightly, and you want to do them, and you want to place them about 1 inch or so apart because they will expand. I'm going to put probably like 8 or 9 on each cookie sheet because this will make about 1.5 dozen. I didn't want to make a huge batch, so I just made a little one. I'm just going to continue to roll these up. Last one. Now these are going to go into your preheated oven, 350, 15 to 18 minutes until they're nice and golden and cracked out on top. It's going to be so good. You want to make sure you rotate your baking sheets halfway through for even cooking. Other than that, they're good to go. My cookies baked for 18 minutes and I rotated them once for even cooking. I let them cool on the baking sheet for 5 minutes and then I removed them to a wire rack to cool completely, and now they're perfect. Look at them. They're absolutely gorgeous. aren't they? I love the little cracks, and the cinnamon and sugar creates like a really nice sweet crust on top. So good. It smells like insanely good in here from the cinnamon. Oldie but goodie. Classic for a reason. Whoa, that's good. That is really, 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 really good. Wow. Well, as you saw, they were super, super simple. You probably already have all the ingredients on hand. So get in your kitchen, make these cookies because you're going to love them. So to get this recipe and other recipes, check out my website at www.laurenkitchen.com. And I'll see you next time. Bye.